Hey guys, it is tea time, so go make yourself a cup if you care to join me for that. But it has been a while since I did one of these, so today I thought I would just sit down and chat to you for a little bit. And today I wanted to talk about minimalism, and more specifically, the ways in which I have noticed that minimalism has improved my life. I'm having Rooibos Earl Grey tea, by the way, so let me know what you are having in the comments below, and let's get started straight away. I feel like the words minimalism and minimalist can evoke different meanings to different people. You have your minimalist purists, as I would say, who strive to live with as few possessions as possible, to really limit their worldly possessions and focus on experiences in their life. And that is a wonderful, but in my eyes, a bit more extreme, I guess, way of living. And that's not necessarily my type of minimalism. What I consider minimalism in its less extreme form is simply not having things in your life that don't have value or that don't have enough value to get a place in your life. Or that maybe take up more space than they deserve based on their values. To me, minimalism is being mindful of the possessions that I have, the stuff that I own, the things that I have in my home, but also the way I choose to spend my time, activities in day-to-day life that I divide my time between, and how I divide my time between those. And this kind of extends to all areas of life. I guess you can apply this to almost anything. I have been on this journey for a couple of years now, and it is actually a long way from where I came from. I used to be very much a quantity over quality type of person. I loved having stuff. I loved being surrounded by my things. That was great for the time being, but it doesn't really suit me anymore. That lifestyle doesn't work for me anymore, and I prefer to live more minimally now. So a major thing I have noticed since adopting a more minimalist mindset and lifestyle is that I am less jealous. And this is a huge thing, and this is something that I feel is super helpful, maybe one of the best things about minimalism, because jealousy is just a horrible feeling. Given that I want less and I am more happy with what I already have or what is achievable to me, I am no longer jealous of people that have a different lifestyle or who have more or better things or things that will be conventionally considered better, more expensive things, more luxurious things, newer things. I no longer feel as much of a desire to also have those things and to pursue them and to spend a lot of my time and money in trying to acquire them. A wonderful example of this is I used to watch beauty gurus' makeup collections and just feel awful because I knew I would never have that amount of makeup, and I would be jealous that they had that much makeup and that they got sent all the free stuff and I didn't. I almost felt kind of wronged, I guess, that, they just got all that stuff and I didn't. And it was just a very nasty feeling. And I experienced many of the same feelings when I looked at kind of closet tours or closet declutters by all these people that had these massive, like, walk-in wardrobes the size of my home, literally. I'd just be jealous, that someone could have all of those things. But now, when I look at those videos now, and to me that is kind of the ultimate proof that it has really been a mindset shift to minimalism. I look at those videos and I'm just horrified. I can't imagine having that much stuff anymore. I wouldn't want to have that much stuff anymore. And it's not just something I tell myself, oh, it's really inconvenient to have all that stuff. I actually feel it. I don't want that. If I had all that stuff, I would actually give it away. In fact, it's what I do now. I still find myself giving away a lot of my makeup and my clothing, even though my collection is already way smaller than what you see in those videos. It's a very freeing feeling. Not just when watching YouTube videos, of course, I notice this in my day-to-day life as well, but very often people have things now and I'm just happy for them, that they're happy with the things, but I don't want them myself, and I'm okay with that. Now, that's not to say that I never feel jealous. Of course, there are areas in my life that I would like to improve on, and things that I would still like to own or upgrade that I do have now, but the extent of that is so much less than what it used to be, and I feel like I am satisfied with much less now than I was in the past. The second thing is that it has become so much easier to save up money. I was never someone who spent a lot of money very easily. I have always, saved money for a rainy day. I was also at the same time always kind of bitter about that. I felt like if I had more money and I had enough to both save and spend, I would happily spend it. That part of the equation has kind of gone, I guess. I no longer have the desire to buy things all the time. Surprisingly enough, I also find it easier to save up money and then spend that money that I saved on one larger, more expensive item. Like I mentioned, I was always a quantity over quality type of person, so I would rather have 4 dresses in my closet than one expensive good one. I no longer feel that way. I am much more comfortable now just owning one good thing rather than 5 kind of mediocre or downright bad ones. An extension from this, I guess, is I no longer necessarily have a desire to become rich. Of course, it is absolutely wonderful and something I still aspire to be financially secure, to have enough money to be able to, support a family and be safe and be able to buy what we need, to live a decent life. But I don't really care about making huge career advancements and acquiring lots of money, like just for the money. If I were to make career advancements, I would place much more value on the personal growth that I can get from that and kind of contributing to society rather than just earning more money. I can't really imagine myself working just for the money. And I guess that again has to do with the way I choose to spend my time. I very much consider the time that I'm working as part of my life. Like that's an essential and big part of my life. So I want to be able to find fulfillment and some type of enjoyment in the work that I do if I am to spend so much time on it, and kind of the amount of money that I earn from it, as long as it's enough to sustain me, is of secondary importance. It takes you out of the rat race of always wanting more and more and more, better, 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 faster, faster, faster. That's not a lifestyle that suits me. And I am happy that I'm now comfortable, saying no to all of that. Minimalism has also given me a clearer view of what has the most value in my life, or just kind of a ladder of value of everything from, things to people to the things that I do and how I spend my time. I have a pretty clear view now of what is important to me and what I wish to spend my time and my money and my energy on, and what things don't necessarily bring me a lot of value. I feel like many people, me included in the past, kind of live their life on autopilot and just go through the motions. It's really good to take a step back sometimes and reevaluate, where you are, where you're going, where that is actually satisfactory to you and something that you actually want and something that you want long term and something that's sustainable in your life. This is another huge one. Getting rid of guilt over my things. I am someone who very easily gets emotionally attached to items, especially when they are gifts from a loved one, or I bought them in a special place, or they have some kind of story. Every item has a story, and I used to, and I still do to a certain extent, attach a lot of value to that story. The stories that items carry have always made it very hard for me to get rid of said items. I would have loads and loads and loads of things in my home that didn't necessarily bring me anything beside the memory that they carry. In fact, I used to have quite a few things that I didn't really want to have in my life anymore, and I would feel guilty about that every time I looked at them. So say I have a mug that I don't enjoy drinking out of. It's not necessarily, a fantastic mug. I have others that are better, but it was a gift from a loved one. So every time I looked at that mug, I would feel bad, one, for having it and not liking it. I would feel guilty about, not liking something that I received as a gift. I would feel guilty for not using it, but at the same time, I would force myself to use it and then not enjoy using it because I don't actually like the item. So I had loads of things like that. And through minimalism, I have been able to let go of those more easily. And it has helped me realize that items aren't their memories. They are not the people that gifted the items to me. And items exist to be used for their intended purpose. If not, then they at least should bring you joy. I had a lot of items like that in my closet as well that I would just see every time and feel guilty for not having worn them because they are in my wardrobe, they cost me money, or they were a gift, but I at the same time didn't really want to wear them. So I would feel bad when I was wearing them, but I would also feel bad for not wearing them. So those items were just a constant source of guilt and bad feelings. Minimalism has really helped me to finally let go of those items, and it has just made me feel so much lighter. It is so nice to not feel guilty about the things that you have. I do want to say about that just very quickly, if any of you struggle with that as well, what has really helped me is to first of all realize that the intention of the person who gave me the gift was to make me happy with the item and not to make me feel bad every time I see it. If the gift giver knew I feel that way about the item, I am absolutely sure they would want me to get rid of it. Second thing that really helps is not throwing the item out, but selling or donating it and making sure that it has a second life with someone who does actually love it. Yeah, that is kind of how I went about that. Little tip if any of you need that. Minimalism has given me a lighter and more in control feeling. I feel like I am in control of my life. I feel in control of my possessions and my home. I don't feel overwhelmed by all the things that I have and all the maintenance that comes with them and the cleaning and organizing and things like that. I just feel like I own my possessions and they don't own me. And that saying never made sense to me until I started to really feel the way I feel now. And kind of moving on from that, I rarely ever lose things anymore. I always know where to find something that I'm looking for. Everything has a place and I know what I own. I have a mental inventory of everything I have and I know exactly where everything is supposed to go, and it usually, nearly always, is in that place. I mean, of course, we're still not fully 100% there and I'm not sure if we ever will get there, but for the most part, there are barely any spaces in my home where I don't know what's inside them. And the last thing is about my closet. I feel like this is a place where many people start when they want to transition to a more minimal lifestyle, is with their wardrobes. And I have noticed that now that I have a more minimal wardrobe, first of all, I feel better about the size of it. Again, I don't feel guilty about having more than I can use and about having all of these items that I don't want. But also, I no longer have to dig through piles of things I don't want to wear to find the things that I do actually want to wear and to get to my favorites, because we all have favorites. And I think the ultimate goal is to have a wardrobe filled with only favorites, things that you want to wear again and again and again, and are always excited about putting on and wearing. And again, I'm not there completely yet, but I am slowly getting there more and more, slowly getting rid of all the kind of filler items that I'm just not excited about wearing or don't end up reaching for very often, and to only be left with the items that I actually love and want to wear time and time again. And even though I'm not there yet, I feel like I have made huge progress, and every time I open my wardrobe now in the morning, I just take a moment to just look at it and revel in it, in all the beauty of all the beautiful things I own now that I am super, super happy with. And that is a very wonderful feeling. So those are some of the ways in which minimalism has improved my life over the past few years. I am sure there's more, but I have a feeling this video is getting quite long. So I'm gonna stop here and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have embarked on a minimalist journey and what has been the biggest improvement in your life. In the comments below, I'd love to read. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for loads more beauty and lifestyle content. If you would like to support me through Patreon or my merch store, there will be links in the description box below. Thank you so much for your support. There is another video here that I think you might also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you for watching and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!